The roar of engines reverberates in the air, the ground trembles under the weight of monstrous tires, and the sky fills with a spray of mud. Welcome to the exhilarating world of mud bogging. Picture this, a serene morning in the wilderness. The sun is just beginning to peek over the horizon as a convoy of trucks, each one more formidable than the last, pulls into a seemingly tranquil field. But this is no ordinary field. It's a battleground, a proving ground for the toughest, most robust off-road vehicles in the world. Before the action begins, there's a flurry of activity. Drivers and their teams are hard at work, preparing their vehicles. They're checking tire pressures, tightening bolts, and making last-minute adjustments to their suspension. These aren't just any tires. They're specially designed to grip and churn through the thickest, deepest mud. Now imagine the sound of an engine roaring to life, a deep, throaty growl that sends shivers down your spine. The driver revs the engine, the crowd holds its breath, and then, with a burst of speed, the vehicle launches itself into the mud. The crowd erupts in cheers as mud flies in all directions. This is mud bogging, a sport where the dirtier you get, the better. The drivers navigate through deep pits of mud, their vehicles lurching and bouncing as they power through. It's a test of skill and endurance, a true embodiment of the phrase, survival of the fittest. The vehicles twist and turn, their engines howling as they fight to stay on course. And then, one by one, they emerge from the other side, mud-splattered but victorious. After the adrenaline rush, it's time for a well-earned rest. The vehicles are hosed down, the mud washed away to reveal the gleaming metal underneath. The drivers and their teams gather around, swapping stories and sharing laughs. It's not just about the thrill of the race, it's about the camaraderie, the shared love of the sport. To wrap things up, mud bogging is a thrilling, adrenaline-pumping sport that combines the love of off-road driving with a challenging, muddy terrain. From the early morning preparations to the heart-stopping action and the post-race camaraderie, it's a unique experience that leaves everyone involved covered in mud but smiling from ear to ear. In this video, we've walked through a typical mud bogging event, from the meticulous preparation of the vehicles to the action-packed races and the post-event cleanup. It's a sport that's as much about community as it is about competition. And that's what makes it so special. So whether you're a seasoned off-road enthusiast or just discovering the world of mud bogging, there's always something new and exciting to discover. Remember, in the world of mud bogging, it's not about how clean you start, but how dirty you finish. And by the looks of things, our drivers today have finished very, very dirty indeed. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your mud flying.